Hey, good evening, team. It's good to see you guys doing your Dragon Shire match from team versus middle lane feeders from Nexomania this last week. So, loading on in, I appreciate all the videos that 2D and stuff does as well, because it's super helpful for me to hear comms and see how things are going. Kind of loading in, I guess. First thing I would look at is what is our game plan? So, when I look at this, I see a 4-man rotation because both Sylvanas and Tychus have little arms, outside of maybe grenades. So that means that neither one of these two guys are anchoring. So that means that the four of you are planning to deathball and get kills, which I like. You've got one stun. So early game, you may have a hard time until you get Cocoon, or you just got to land both your stuns pretty consistently. But I think you can abuse the triangle. Like, if you guys clear your waves really fast, you can definitely abuse the fact that Diablo can't walk into the triangle and check it without Fire Stomp. And so if he Fire Stomps too close to the bush, you guys can definitely blow him up between Tychus and Sylvanas. So I really like it. You guys got camps pretty good with Sylvanas. If you go Merc Queen, if you really want it, you don't necessarily need it. So yeah. And then Rexxar versus Leo. Leo will never win the top point. Leo actually does eventually beat Rexxar, but the way that works is with the Spooky Hand. And so you Spooky Hand the bear, and eventually you just out mana tap Rexxar, and then you can kill the bear once your Spooky Hand starts doing enough damage. But if your goal is to double soak top and mid, then no, you're not really fighting Rexxar. Looking at their team actually has a 1-3-1. So Chromie should be anchoring bottom and wants to use her vision traps and stuff to protect the channel to make sure she clears things safely. Rexxar is an excellent top laner. He will not lose that lane unless he's ganked. And then Diablo, Brightwing, and Vala can run around and get camps. The one weakness to their composition is their wave clear's a little slow, but I think overall they'll do fine. So it'll come down to, can you break apart their 1-3-1? If you can get kills and break apart their 1-3-1, they will fall apart, because it's really hard to come back and do well on this. Talent-wise, quickly look, I guess, level 1s. Grenade, Overwhelming Affliction, Beetles. Yeah, I think it's all fine. Oh no, hold on. Okay. How many stuns do they have? At the very beginning, they have at least two stuns and a polymorph. We have one stun. Like, we really can't... Like, okay, you scouted the bush. Great job. Toggle your beetle on and use your beetle to scout. Or use your beetle here to scout. Because the beetle will always walk to the closest lane if it doesn't run into an enemy. So from here, you drop beetle, it will walk through these two bushes so you can see how many of them are there. Okay. And they just land the perfect amount of CC on you to where you cannot push your buttons. That's unfortunate. So I think that's maybe we recognizing early game what they have and what they don't have, and then positioning. Because if we're looking to fight here, we can fight here, but half the team was up here ready for the wave clear. So, okay. So they're ahead on rotations already. Not the end of the world. Let's see. So we are going to deathball as 4. Okay. I like it. So their mid is 4 right now. So we're clearing this lane. 2D's catching soak. So are we not double soaking? Okay. I will have to ask that question again once we get closer. Okay, yep, we can do the camp. Okay, yes, I like this bush. You see them coming, so hopefully Harkin can get out. Well done, good interrupt. That's exactly why we control the bush. Yep, and we dig out. As soon as we think we're in danger, just dig out. I like it. Okay. This is not safe. Okay, at least they made it out. They're engaging on Trench. Trench should be able to Z, yep. Or E, whatever. Playing for the point. 4v4. Okay, so now Leo's double soaking. Okay. Maybe he just couldn't get there the first time. Okay. This is great damage. Great damage. Oh, you missed your stun on Diablo. If you stun him right here, he's body blocked on this side, and your team has tons of damage ready for him. I think Diablo gets out. Oh, look for the body block. You're a fat body. That fat bug body right here. Get that body block. Oh, no. Tootie dies. I did not even see he was getting pelted by Vala. Okay. So Rexar, see, that's interesting. So they actually had to force Rexar to come and cover you soak, so you actually get the point. Oh, no. Are we dying down here? Oh, no. I took my eyes off for 2 seconds. We got to play safer. Like I said, this is the curse of little arm wave clear. Okay, since we backed up, we can watch how Tootie died too. So Tootie's trying to make the play because we missed the play here. So Tootie overextends to get the boop, and then because of that, he ends up dying on this side. Yeah, I think we land the stun here, and that Diablo's dead, and then Tootie can play off of this wall instead of this wall, trying to overextend. Okay, we're low, we tap. Oh, this is that false sense of security with health. We tapped and we're like, we're fine. And then, like... Oh, wow, just barely got you. Yeah. Okay, I don't know where Brightwing just went. She just Z'd. So right now, our whole 4-man strat isn't working. And then, we took top. Okay. So we're not double soaking correctly. Okay, so I wanted to wait to see if we did it a couple times. So double soaking on this map, when we talk macro strategy, is literally you will never take this point. You are not going to win this point this game. The only time you get this point is when they've got kills, or Rexar's off, like, pit-putting over here doing a camp or something. Your goal, when you're playing the double soaker for their 4-man death ball, is just soak. Just like on Towers of Doom. You rotate here, and then you go back. You rotate here, and you rotate here. That's your whole job, is just to soak. You are not trying to fight Rexar. If that's the plan, is a 4-man death ball type of thing, and you're catching soak and forcing opportunities. You can't die. That's the whole reason that, like, Leoric is so good in the double soak, is that you just E away. Diablo jumps in, that's cool. Like, as soon as you see Diablo come out of the bush, you just push E. Do-do-do-do-do, and you go walk away. So, like, they got that dragon no matter what, because you were down 2 players. Harken, get some damage on the dragon, yada yada yada. Let's see if we're able to reset. We just got to recalibrate. Okay, we got 4 here trying to chase the dragon. They're free sieging bottom, so I don't think we can keep 4 mid. I think we could keep 3. See, this is that weird wave clear problem. Harken's grenade build, right? Yeah, so Harken actually is both of you guys are really good at killing dragon, because you've got percentage health on Harken and you've got percentage health on your AAs. So one of you needs to say, I'm on dragon, and one needs to come bottom. Which it looks like we communicated and talked it out. So, okay, but if you are down here, you have to play safe. At least you caught the soak. Okay. Lisa's coming to heal you. Dragon's just getting free siege. What? Did you think you were getting kicked, Moose? Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought maybe you're getting kicked and you're trying to juke it with the E or something, but that was a little dangerous. Oh, you got poked in your TP. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're 7s. We're back in this game. Only lost the 2 walls. Nothing too crazy. So what is our plan? If we are doing our death ball of double soak, we should be fighting for camps. Moose just had to heal. We need to be looking at camps. They're not showing on the map. The only thing I see is Chromie. So their 3-man is off the map. They're either on this camp or this camp. Who wants to bet? What camp are they on? Place your bets. Number 1. Number 2. They're on camp number 1. Boop, boop. How to know? They were just mid. Alright. So, assuming they're on camp mid, we should be either looking to do camp bottom or finding equal pressure. Looks like Harkin was looking for the camp. He even checked that camp. And so we as a team are running around with our heads chopped off. What are we doing here? I think we were thinking about going top camp maybe, or looking for them. Yeah, we need to be, when we're behind, we need to be playing for vision and looking for what they're doing. Okay, so we decided to do the camp. We do want to help Leoric. Leoric really can't clear that camp by himself. We are playing for Soak. I do like that you took the safe way here, Moose. We didn't get a chance to control the bush, and with our team here, we don't want to take an engagement, so I'm glad you went the safe way. I don't know if it's you here versus Harkin, though. If the goal is just to soak, Harkin should be the one down here soaking, not you. Because if they decide to invade from this angle, or if they're even in the triangle, let's say Diablo's right here in the triangle, Harkin's dead. Versus if it's an Uberak, he can dig out. Where's Diablo? Oh! I swear I did not map hack this. Goodbye, Harkin. Oh, 100 health. So, we're kind of playing in this weird like Storm League mentality where someone has to catch Soak. That is the correct answer. We have to catch Soak. You have to catch Soak. You have to get to 20s. You have to do that. But we cannot be forcing the wrong people to get Soak, and we can't be forcing things without vision. Like, if we... Dragon Shire is all about controlling this triangle and vision control. If we know where they are, we can take camps without fear. We could have went down here bottom if we knew that they were here. We didn't. That was my educated guess. So it's like... But... Yeah. So right now, we're currently just in a pickle. We can come back from this match, though. This is not over. We need 10s. But we need to be making sure that we are on the right things. Okay. Zavala took that other camp. We're clearing mid. Anubrak is still bottom. They might be invading your camp. Yep. So if... I don't know if you were just giving that camp. But if you wanted it, that's E in, not Q in. I don't think it's worth dying for, but just a thought. Okay. They're going to get 10s first. This is a good look, but it's a little deep. Speed boost. Well done. Grenade. Yeah, well done. Great job using the speed boost and good use of skills. You really do want to use E then Q when you're committing in for a stun moose. So that was really good. We clean things up. Clean, clean, clean. They'll help us get to 10s. Dragons up. We go bottom. We see the Diablo's mid. Okay. Right here. We're not 10s. They're down a player. What's the call? I think you go mid. I think you look for Diablo right now. The 4 of you run mid and try and kill Diablo that you saw was there. And get the soak for now, because poor Corv is dying up here. So he can't really, like... He can't help and fight for the camp. And we're split. Okay. We're not controlling this triangle enough. Like, we need to communicate what we're trying to do. Like, we sent both of our wave clearers mid. Korsakov's never going to win top. So he could have came mid and covered the soak if we were just trying to cover soak. But again, like, Diablo's sitting here in the bush. And it's a free kill. Wow, he barely lives. Again. Well, Trench lives this time instead of Harkin. So... Okay, yes. Moose came into the bush first. Well done. Okay. There he is. This is a killable Diablo. You should throw every single ability at this Diablo right now. Mind control. Beautiful. Good job. It doesn't have to be the right target. It just needs to remove a target. When in the midst of chaos, remove a target. As long as it's not the one you're killing, because then you might save their life. Okay, we killed him. What are we doing? And we're split. Harkin's trying to get the Bright Wing, and Moose Cannon is ready to try and get the Vala. We don't have any buttons. There's no stuns left. With no stuns left, we cannot get this kill. I like the idea of the body block, but we can't get it. So to me, I think the right call was chasing the Brightwing. But it's hard to see. It's hard to know. It's hard to call that type of stuff. Just something to think about. If you're going to engage on a target that's in Cocoon, you need at least one ability up to make sure that they don't get to barrel roll right out of Cocoon. Okay. We stayed mid too long. We get slowed by piggies. We're going bottom now. Diablo is back. So this is a 5v5. Well, piggies are mid, so it'll probably be a 4v4 bottom. But if you can catch either one of these two out of position again with Nubrak Burrow, I think you have a kill. Yep. Oh, he just barely missed. Okay, and we back up. Good job. Moose. Yeah, that's a weird one. So he got the good choke body block on you when he engaged. He flipped you over and got you in the choke. If you know you're in the choke, either rotate down this way or just walk all the way around, and it's hard. It's hard to get that. That was a well-played thing from Random Task. So, yeah, you don't really have a pull save, so you're pretty much just hoping for a trade now. Everyone lives. Yeah, maybe we just back up this way instead after the missed engage. So Leo's going to lose top. So are we playing for Dragon? Because they're on bottom camp. Yeah, we're kind of in this spot of like we don't know what to do. We're just behind. Yeah, we just didn't play the macro of our composition correctly, and we're just getting ran over by Des, and then they're being able to push and put macro stuff. So we're trying way too hard to win this top point, Korskov. So not necessarily that you're doing anything wrong, just high level. That's not the right call. That's not what we should be doing when looking at that stuff. So, because the goal of the comp, at least the way I'm envisioning it, and if I'm wrong, feel free to call me out and we can talk about how to play it differently. But to me, if you're playing the pure double soak, you really are never going to win this point, so you shouldn't be fighting or boxing Rexar. You should just be clearing. And then every once in a while, you bring your Entomb to the team fight because you're ahead on rotation because Rexar has to stay up here to be able to control the point. But right now, you've pretty much been this is a map where you don't get a lot of playtime, but you've been pretty much non-existent because you're stuck up here. So, incoming middle. Nope, they're still bottom. Okay, so they're committing to this bottom building. Lucio was guarding it just to be safe. Lucio's coming down because we need it. They're still 4 bottom. Nice web wrap. Oh my goodness, mind control, random test dies! Oh my goodness, okay. Who didn't push the right button? Okay, so the engaged target was Chromie. Chromie was hit. Web wrap comes out. Okay, random task peeled for the Chromie. We're turning on random task. Mind control comes out. See, we split targets here. Mind control's on random tasky dice. His spell armor is only 30 because he does no souls after you just killed him the last time. Oh, that's so unfortunate. 100 health. Did this grenade hit? Yeah, it hit because that's how you got the poison damage. Sad day. Oh, don't re-engage there. Yeah. As low as they are, we can't re-engage there. That's just too much. Like, Harkin using Odin to help clear is fine. But, like, we're not going to get... Oh, well, I guess you do get him. Maybe re-engage when you have just a tiny bit more health then. But like, I saw you dig in, and I was like, that's a suicide dig. We're shutting down buildings. And we're playing for Dragon. Okay. We gotta pick one. Does Harkin get this? Oh, Harkin, you channeled the minion. You don't get it now. Alright, let's see. Could we have channeled that minion? Channel without the minion interfering? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we could have channeled this without getting hit by the minions. So, if you're running through the middle of the lane and you don't want the minions to hit you, walk up into the bush, then channel. Because if you walk right past them and the minions are dead, they will attack you. Like, I know we wanted to get it fast, but all you had to do was just break their line of sight briefly, and you would have gotten it. Because they were not in range to poke you yet. Yeah, the minion is what stops you. And then after that minion stops you, Korskov should be saying, Rexar's coming for you. Even if Vala doesn't get here, Rexar's got the poke. Oh, they even ulted you. Wow, you live. That was a bad play from them. That's a great mind control. Oh, man. Okay. And we're forcing too many fights. Cocoon again. 3v4. Yeah. See, it's one of those things again where, like, it was a 4v4, but, like, Chromie sieging bottom and people are low, and we just have not seen Korskov in any team fights. Okay, we'll speed it up a little bit. I think the macro strategy for this map just wasn't followed. Okay, so you should be able to fight for this point. Is Cocoon up? No Cocoon. Slow it down. Okay. There we go. Korkov's here. We're killing random task. Well done. That's a free camp. That's a double kill. Agreed. They overcommitted. That was bad on their part. Good save. Good juke. All right. So the next question. So they threw there. They should not have been there. Okay. So what do? We got kills. We're looking for the point. Okay, you didn't need a bro charge there. You don't have a bro charge now. If there was someone out of position, let 2D take point or communicate. I'm on point. Like someone call who has point. Oh my gosh, you guys both walked off the point. Okay, we're not gonna be able to get mid because they already had top. We're sieging. Poor Trench is trying not to die. Okay, they're back up. They have 5. Web wraps out. Are we looking for a kill? Okay, I don't like that web wrap. That's a really good mind control to try and actually get the Savant. You were trying to get the Vala out of the web wrap, which is actually a very cool play. But we're doing 2 different things here. We've got siege and we've got team fight, right? So now we don't have Odin. And poor Harkin dies, because there's nothing you can do. Yeah. So, was trade up? How long was trade up? Trade's up, you straight. So, either A, we're going for kills, or B, we're sieging buildings. Either way, use your trait. Even if you just WD, so that way you don't have to get in range to do it. Your trait should be out here. That gives you so much more room to play and engage on this Vala. As well as Tootie's taking, or Moose Cannon's taking a ton of free damage because we didn't trade. And then once Harkin loses that, he's just dead. Whoever gets caught in the Chromie slow is going to be dead from that position. Yeah. Alright. Back and forth. They get the thing again. They get that building. Okay, we can't all be on this camp. Someone needs to be mid. Okay, Bugman's there. Okay, good job. As long as someone's there. Oh, no! Disaster.
Our fort has fallen.
You need half a pixel? Right here. It's just clipping you. Like, it's just clipping you. You just need to be right there. And you can see him. Oh, that's so sad. Because you were ready. And Leo dies top. So that means they get... Oh my gosh. They're going to get a lot off this dragon. They should get all of bottom. Are they not supporting this dragon? Where's their team? What the heck? Why is the Dragon Knight here all by himself? Okay, here they come. You guys got to kill half that dragon for free. I don't know where his team was, but his team should have been there with him. That's a whole wall. That wall should have been gone. Okay. I don't know if I agree. So this isn't like the Volskaya Protector, where the Protector is garbage. The Dragon Knight still does damage. So we're looking for a kill here. We're 4v4 at best. There's no Vision of Rexar. We're 4v4 at best. And they have a cocoon break in the dragon because of his AoE fire. Yeah, this cocoon is just too early. I don't think you need to force this. I think you could have just burned down the Dragon Knight. Now that we know it's a 4v4. They have no tank, right? Like, you can just step up freely and punch it because they put their Diablo in. So we tried to follow up on the cocoon, which I like. We actually did stun on the cocoon, and the mind control went out on the cocoon. But the mind control, I think, hit the Dragon Knight. Yep. The mind control hit the Dragon Knight, and so it didn't do anything. That's either a very heads-up play from random task or incredibly lucky. And then 2D dies. Oh, nice high five. That was a beautiful high five. So, in my opinion, we forced that. We didn't need to. We could have done the exact same thing without the dragon and been fine. But because we did it under the dragon, now we don't have all of our abilities to stop the rest of this siege. Like, they should back up. There's nothing for them to do. They got the wall. They're happy. Let's see. They're on bottom camp right now. You just saw Vala rotate down that way. Good job checking the bush. Okay, bottom camp is theirs. Oh, they didn't do bottom camp. Or they're really slow. I swear I saw Vala in the bottom camp. Maybe Vala thought about it and rotated through. Oh, who walked up here by themselves? Korskov? You should have been able to E out. Did you walk into the bush? So yeah, you free clear this. Push your number 1 if you have to. You get to free clear here. Okay. And you just walk away. Oh, you saw the Chromie and you got baited. Or they called for you to come down here for this camp. Yeah, you walked right into the Diablo in the bush. Like I said, we're not controlling this triangle, so you're not allowed to walk through that bush. Just flat out, like, we've given at least 4 kills to them by not guarding this triangle. And then the polymorph prevented you from pushing any buttons. And now you guys can't do that camp, because you realize they're 5. Alright. So they get to do whatever they want. They take the bottom camp. Korshavs can scout it because he's a ghost. Sylvanas is clearing. We're clearing. We're clearing. We're not out of this yet. Dragon's up. We gotta do homework. We gotta clear all the stuff bottom. We Odin up to clear stuff bottom. That's fine. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. That's... So as you get engaged on your cocooning Chromie this time... That just barely missed. It's unfortunate. I'm liking that you're using Cocoon, because sometimes we feel like we should never use it, and then it like never gets used, and it's like, why did he even take an ult? Because I never pushed the button. But like, I'm not quite understanding some of these engages. Like, I don't know if you're just feeling that you have to force this moves because they're like there, but like the Cocoon was fine. But then like, what was the engage target? Was it Diablo? Because he pushed you into your own building. And then the mind control and the stuns just barely missed. So, like, feel free to save your mind control trench for the stun. Like, I know everyone wants to make plays, and in Storm League you can't trust your tank to land a stun, but work together so that we don't miss those. So now that we're down abilities, we see they're on this. Good job. Oh, we get him! We get him! Oh, no! Was it just half an inch too far? Were people not ready? Or is that spell shield? Diablo. Okay. We have vision of them. I don't know if you need to be in this bush. Okay, you came out of the bush. The engage happens. Oh, okay, so we thought we were clearing the wave. I don't know if how this... Yeah. Grenade would have killed Diablo. Stun hits. Q hits. We just now get in range. Oh. Yep. Either we wait because we just don't have abilities, or we just were barely out of sync there. Oh my gosh, you live. Okay, so they get Dragon. Maybe just a little deep without having Mind Control or Cocoon or something up ready there. Huh, we actually took top point and stopped them for a little bit. Yep, exactly. Be careful. Good job checking the camp. Alright, they're going to walk through bottom. They should get a thing. They're 20s. Yep. Hit the thing. So they're 5. They're 5-man committed. We're both 20s. Here's our chance. We need to have a legendary buried alive. Because we have been not together. Oh, you're even looking for it. I see it. Cocooning Brightwing while Diablo's in the Dragon. We're going to try and catch these two with our buried alive. This is going to be a tough one. Slow it down. We hit it. We hit our buried alive Cocoon. Okay, so this is... If we're calling that we want this, look where our damage is. If we're calling we want this, friends, we need to be pushing up more proactively. This is a great 2-man Cocoon. Or sorry, you have 1 person cocooned and 2 people in a buried alive. Like, we need to be closer. And then we're split on targets. Moose is going to die in the background. We used all of our abilities, and we have no kills. Okay. Live, Moose, live! Dig! Nope. Korskov is running for his life. Fire breath. So, Yeah, I think that was a brilliant engage. You guys actually landed everything you're supposed to do. Just as a team, if we're looking deep, we gotta move in together deep. And you have the speed boost from 2D. Like, I'd understand if maybe, like, oh, Harkin, did the Odin over here and wasn't able to reach, but he was right here. Like, he could have gotten that speed boost to help get in that range. Like, big red button inside of that entomb? Man. Yes, at level 20 you can throw it like hotcakes, but I don't know. Whatever. It's level 20. You can throw it like hotcakes. Okay. You don't lose anything here. They have to back away. So, once again, we're still not out of this game. Whew, was that a 2D high five to save the day? I went too far. Here we go. So, we're checking to see if they're on that camp. No, we're doing the camp. Okay, we see they're on the bottom camp, so that means we need to leave. Because they might invade us. So we either leave north or towards the gate. We run towards the gate. That high five. Well done, 2D. And then, yep, we dipped out. Okay, unfortunately they get our camp too. We answer bottom, they take that camp. Oh, maybe not. They did this camp instead. So this top camp can be fought for since they took the other one. But we went down and cleared it. Yep. So, okay. We're just playing cleanup. We don't want to die. That top building honestly isn't worth much. So unless you see you have a fight advantage, you probably could have like cleared this and went bottom while they're doing that. Since you guys were already bottom, just let them have that building. We're looking though. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we have the cocoon, we have the target, we have a stun, and we have rewind. Let's see how our buttons go this time. Stun's well-timed. Well-timed stun. Rewind. Did we hit 2? We did hit 2. We got Chromie 2. Oh, no. Unkillable from 2D. Chromie 2. Wow, how did Harkin take so much damage? Because now 2D's left out to dry because we turned around for Harkin. Alright. So we blew everything on the Brightwing and got her. It's probably the last thing I'll look at. I gotta get ready for bed. Let's see. Okay. Once again, if we're calling an engage, try our best to be on the same page. Because we've got Harkins back here clearing the camp, not knowing that you're engaging. But I love this engage. Okay, so he engages. Harkin's doing his best to catch up to you. He should be Eing in at this point. Like, I know you don't want to use your E because you're going to potentially not have it for a retreat. But if he's cocooning in, you need to be in position up here to help. Okay, that's where all the damage comes. So Rexar gets a killer flank. This is an amazing bear stun. Stun into stun. Oh my goodness. So Summer Anthem came out, which made you all unkillable. This may have been a little premature. It doesn't make you invincible, it prevents death. And they definitely were getting low. I see the panic button. But potentially premature. Because now if you have Summer Anthem, he lives. Or Moose Cannon can run back, knowing that he's got invincible. Oh, you both die. Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay. And that's probably game. Because they're going to get a dragon, and there's not a lot you can do. Yep. And it walks to core. Okay. So I think we need to have a team sit down on what we want to do for Dragonshire. Because there's at least 4 different ways to play this map macro-wise. And we drafted what I thought was one of the ways to play it, but then we just didn't execute. And when you guys landed all of your abilities, you blew up anyone. Like, Diablo was getting shredded with spell armor from your guys' DPS. You guys got kills. You guys were able to use good jobs with Cocoon and digging to get to Chromie and to shut down things. But as we went further and further on, we just weren't in sync with our engages and our DPS. And then we were just behind on the map, like behind macro wise, because we didn't know how we wanted to play it. So we'll have to have another session to go through that. But the short version, if we're going to play a 4-1 double soak style, where we legitimately only want Korskov to soak, then the 4-man is going to be so strong and so annoying that it controls this triangle, so that way you guys shove so hard down here that someone has to answer mid. Right? And if Rexar answers mid, gank him. But you have to control this triangle with your 4-man. Like, you guys clear the wave. If there's no kill opportunities, we walk up and check this bush. And then, oh, Rexar came to soak the lane. We kill them. Or, hey, we are pushing us 4 was pushing us 4, and Vala's in the mid clearing. Or Brywing's in the mid clearing. Okay, engage. Take the 4v3 in these, like, chokes with the body blocks and the stuns. I don't know. I said just little things here and there. It wasn't terrible. I bet this game felt bad. Because you guys did good things. You got good kills. You got good combos. Like, the game went to 20. So both teams made plenty of mistakes. Just, unfortunately, we were not able to capitalize on some of our engages. So, alright. Thanks, team. I will catch you guys next time, and we can have another Dragonshire debrief and look up at a later date.